The family of a 19-year-old woman who was murdered in 1992 is worried her killer will get out of prison well before his life sentence is up.
Shelly Rosene's family relives painful memories every single time Jason Winn goes up for parole. His next hearing is set to happen next week. News on 6's Grant Stevens spoke with the family about their concerns. Grant?
Shannon and Brian, Rosene's family has to go through this process every couple years, and each time they're brought back to the moment the teen was killed. They say they're particularly worried about next week's hearing.
Shelly Rozene had her eye on the future.
Shelly Rozene is my sister-in-law, was my sister-in-law. She was murdered in 1992. She never got to experience anything past her 19 years.
Jennifer Rozene says she and her family have been trying to keep Shelly's killer in prison since the mid-2000s.
And every 2 years, you guys have to relive those memories.
We have to gather signatures, relive the memories, send the petitions in to the parole board and hope that they deny it.
Police say they were called to this duplex by the boy next door, 16-year-old Jason Winn. But Webster says Winn's story fell apart, and soon the boy next door was Webster's #1 suspect.
Winn pleaded guilty in 1993.
He murdered her brutally.
His upcoming parole hearing in March is the first time he's made it to the second stage of the parole process.
Almost 30 years to the date of when we have to stand in front of the parole board and beg them to make him stay in prison.
Jennifer says the family has gathered signatures and reached out to officials, doing everything they can to deny Winn parole. But they're frustrated that they've had to fight so hard and that Winn may not serve his full life sentence.
With the brutality of the murder, we sure don't think that he should be out.
Jennifer says the family will be at that March 1st hearing in person to speak on Shelly's behalf. Grant Stevens, Oklahoma's own News on 6.